Removing graffiti, cleaning up the city, helping the homeless. Well, the city has an extra $26 million in surplus left over from the federal CARES Act funding. But the debate over how to spend that money is heating up again here in Louisville. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. The Night Team's Tyler Emery is joining us now live to explain the city's proposed plan for that money. Tyler, you know, a big question about the huge amount for graffiti. There's more of it than ever before, and it reappears once it's cleaned off those walls.
Right, Doug, which is a reason why graffiti removal and trash cleanup from areas like downtown here would receive about $1 million in funds to do just that. But some members of Metro Council are questioning why funds would go towards issues like these when they say there's other more pressing impacts of the pandemic.
Graffiti removal, street cleaning, vacant lot mowing, and homeless outreach are just some of the immediate issues where the city wants to put the surplus funds.
Level of cleanliness in this city is not acceptable.
Under the city's proposal for the funds carried over from last fiscal year, $3.5 million would go towards community cleanup efforts, a new homeless mobile response team, the Kentucky Science Center, and violence prevention efforts. $10 million will go towards utility assistance, and $12.5 million will carry over into next fiscal year as more pandemic response funds.
What we don't want to do is write checks that we can't cash.
You can't tell me grass mowing money spent now is timely. We're not going to be mowing grass for 6 months, folks. Who are we kidding?
Graffiti across the city has increased since COVID and protests. And the city says putting money towards tackling those issues is timely and in an effort to revitalize the downtown hurt by the pandemic. But critics on council say why not hold the money for use next year or instead put the funds towards other issues like the decline in businesses.
So you tell me that street cleanings or maybe removing some graffiti downtown is somehow going to revitalize it? Hell no, it's not. You want to revitalize downtown? Give low interest loans to those businesses that are suffering because downtown sucks. Plain and simple.
One issue the city says is increasing is homelessness, leading one downtown leasing agent even to call it a crisis.
They are going to increase. They're not going to decrease because mental health is on the rise. And COVID has not made it any better.
What's starting to happen is the stores and the restaurants that are closing, the homeless are going in those areas.
Council will have a special budget debate again before the end of the month.
Several of the city cabinet directors today also said one of the biggest reasons why issues like homelessness or trash on the streets are not being resolved as quickly is because they say due to a lack of resources. Live downtown tonight for the Night Team, I'm Tyler Emery.